Hello and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Deathmatch, this time in Unreal Tournament 1999, which means, you guessed it, Loke wins. Except this time I've renamed him. He's not Loke anymore, he's an OP bastard. I didn't change anything else about his game file. That's literally all I put. And I think the mistake I made was I overcrowded this map with NPCs. And Loke has a really good fucking aim, and so I think he was just picking them off faster than I could even find them. So he won. That's not worth spoiling, to be honest. That's not worth not spoiling even. He won by a considerable amount, and I'm ashamed. But yes, hello, this is episode 103. We are on a penultimate episode of season 2 of Weekly Deathmatch, if we're going to call every season a year. And I'm still uncertain on what to name the show when it rebrands in episode 105 to be Deathmatches and Friends. The Weekly Deathmatch and Friends. Maybe that's what I should call it, actually. That's really dumb. So I had a very exciting morning. I decided to go looking for the game Ballance. Well, it's called Balance, but with two L's, because it is a platform puzzler from 2004 that features a rolly ball that you control. It can either be a stone ball, which is heavy, a wooden ball, or a paper ball, which is really, light. And all of these have different quirks to them. And there was like 12 or 13 levels or something. And it's just one of those games where at the time you just played it without thinking anything about it. But then a decade later, it's all you can think about because you can't play it anymore. And I found it under my bed, and I'd been searching for it online, but I couldn't find it anywhere because obviously it was a pun, and my stupid child brain never picked up on the fact that it was a pun, so I was just searching for Balance. Clearly my Google feed was rubbish, because I'm pretty sure if I searched for Balance ball game, it probably would have come up, but either way, I found it. And I think another reason why I wouldn't have found much in my previous searches for it is because both of my morning finds were relatively new. The original game isn't anywhere, unfortunately. Well, it's abandonware, which I'm currently downloading. I don't know why I never thought to do that, so hopefully that works and it's not some sort of virus or something. But also, they made a sequel, and it came out about 4 months ago. It is called Balance the Return, and it doesn't have very good reviews, but it only has 11 reviews, and it's £2, so I'm going to buy it and try it anyway. But yeah, it's called Balance the Return. Here's the thing though, it doesn't look like it's published by Atari. The game developers don't look like the original game developers. I'm wondering if this is just a case of some random indie dev just naming their game as a sequel to the original. Hopefully it's not, but that might account for some of the reason why it's bad, if it is bad. But I want to try it myself and make up my mind. But also I found Ballex, or ballet, maybe the X is silent and it's meant to be a pun on ballet, who knows. But it's a spiritual successor which came out about 6 months ago to Balance, and that's got positive reviews and achievements and works. And I'm also going to get that one because that one's also like £2. But again, I might not do it right now, but very soon. I've got them both on my wish list. I'm very excited to try both of these games and talk about them more, because this is I know it sounds dumb, but looking for that Balance game is something that I've intermittently been doing for years. Like maybe once or twice a year I look for this game, and for me to suddenly find not only the abandonware version, downloadable version, but also a sequel and a spiritual successor on Steam, that's nuts. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that happened. Honestly, what's probably going to happen is I'm just going to play it and go, oh, yeah, that's Balance. Speaking of wanting to play games that I already played years ago, though, I bought Minecraft again on PlayStation 4 this time. I was waiting for it to go on sale, and then I found a website that lets me see the history of games going on sale on PS4, and it's never once gone on sale, and there's currently a sale on, so I said, fuck it, I'll throw down £13 and I'll buy Minecraft again, because I want to go trophy hunting on PS4, and I want to do live streams on it, because I've kind of decided that I'm just mostly going to be doing my streaming on PS4 now, because I can do it in better quality than on PC. I know, it's a very sad state of affairs, but that's just where we are. And I did a stream yesterday, and it went really well, and I want to see if I can fit in another stream this afternoon. Minecraft is just, still a fun game, and it's nice to have a kind of meta thing to hunt for through progression, such as trophies. I want to try and platinum the game, which is kind of a whole point of the stream, is that I've never once beaten Minecraft. I've never killed the Ender Dragon, and I want to do that. So we haven't found any diamonds yet. We found a lot of gravel. If you are interested in that, I do have the VOD up on my Kritigri live channel. You can search for Kritigri live on YouTube, or you can go to my channel and there's a little thing in the header which I think still says clip archive, which isn't entirely wrong because I also publish highlights there, but I do need to go on that channel and sort it out a little bit, organise some playlists and all that stuff. But who can be bothered to do that? Actually, yeah, speaking of, I decided to make a playlist for my Adventures in Azeroth series, and I discovered that YouTube, right, recently, they decided that the YouTube studio is no longer in beta. It is a it's a final design, final web design. So I said, okay, I'm going to make some playlists. The playlist still takes you to the old version of YouTube Studio. They didn't bother to update making playlists, like the fucking web shit for that. Like, why? Are they trying to phase out playlists? What the hell is going on? Speaking of World of Warcraft though, the data mining has begun for Shadowlands, no spoilers. I've not even really looked up any story spoilers, and it's got me kind of reinvigorated to play retail WoW, because also the double XP event is on, but I've basically leveled up my Warlock to 115 so far, so he's almost max level, and I didn't realise you got the Dark Iron Heritage Armour at 110, I thought you had to get to 120 for that, so that was a pretty neat thing to discover. And I think when I get into max level, I'm going to focus on running a bunch of old raids to get transmog sets, because Warlocks have so many good transmog sets, and I have a fair few Warlock ults, to be fair, so that could be a pretty fun thing to do. And also I think the next character I'm going to level up, if they extend the double XP, which I hope they do, and I'd kind of be surprised if they didn't, is my Lightforged Draenei Paladin, who I realised was my PvP character and is on a different realm. So I decided, considering I made that PvP warrior with my 120 boost I got from pre-ordering Shadowlands, I'm just going to remake him, because he was only like level 34 anyway. I'm just going to remake him on my main realm, and he's just going to be another Retribution Paladin, because I want to play Draenei. I don't have enough male Draenei characters, even though I really like them as a race. And Lightforged Draenei is an allied race, and I want to level an allied race to get, you know, the armor sets, and I do like how the Lightforged looks. So having a Lightforged Paladin, typically with the allied race I try to go with a combination which isn't too obvious, for instance Dark Iron Fire Mage, although I guess Dark Iron Destruction Warlock isn't exactly pushing the boat out, is it? But I don't know, maybe it's just fun to play to the stereotype sometimes, because Lightforged Draenei Paladin, I'm about it. I do have like a level 100 Dwarf Retribution Paladin, but I mean, maybe I will just level this Paladin up to 120 and then I can change his main spec. Maybe he will become like a Protection Paladin, or whatever the hell they're called. I don't know. That was a lot of WoW rambling for a series that isn't entirely based on WoW, so thank you for sticking with me if you do not play WoW. Finally, for a topic, last night I was taking a gander at the Disney Plus library. Not a sponsor, I just feel like talking about it. And they have so many animated Spider-Man series, and I'm probably going to watch all of them, because Spider-Man's one of those things that I just consume all of when it's available. They have like a 1984 animated series, they have like a 1992 animated series, and then they have like Ultimate Spider-Man, and then like a version of Spider-Man where he's like back from the dead or something, and then yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. So I'm gonna give those a look, but not until I finish Clone Wars and Rebels. But yeah, thank you for watching this week's episode of A Weekly Deathmatch. Loke won by quite a margin, and I just don't know what to do with him.